And you were homeschooled how long?
I was homeschooled from 5th all the way to 12th grade.
So through high school.
So through high school, I begged and pleaded daily in middle school and high school to go public school. And you know how involved like I was in youth group. Like we were literally, our family was there Sunday morning, Sunday night, you know, Tuesday morning, Thursday morning devotions most weeks at the, you know, at 6 a.m. A couple of us as teenagers, and then Wednesday night, then Friday night. And then if there were programming on Sunday or Saturday, you know, we were at everything.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of our social world. Then like we kind of existed in this bubble. It was like our family and then the Calvary Chapel family. And we could go to school campuses for their Jesus clubs, where that was like a ministry, like evangelism opportunity for us. So that's why we were allowed to go on campuses once or twice a week for the Jesus club, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I would beg my parents, like, please just let me go to school. Like all my friends from youth group, they're going to school. And like, it's not bad. Like it's good. It's fine. And I was really insecure because even though I was being homeschooled, my homeschool education was not an adequate education.
Oh, most isn't.
And most is.
And you were aware of that?
Oh, I was.
I guess because you're all the way through high school. So
I was very aware of it because there would be friends of mine that would talk about their homework, or I'd be at their house having a sleepover and they're like, I have to do my homework, and they'd be doing stuff. And I'd look at it and be like, I have no idea what the hell that is.
I had one paper a month.
Like, I mean, and we, you know, my mom,
not even.
Like they would write us like, okay, we have these lesson plans. There was a lot of good intentions a lot of the time, but then life, you know, I was one of 7 kids, and it's like, how do you homeschool 7 kids at the caliber that you would need to match like a normal education track, you know? So I have a lot of, as I've grown and as I've gone through a lot of healing, like I have a lot of compassion for my parents in that they were trying their best a lot of times, but very heavily misguided by like what they should be doing. There was so much fear that influenced that decision. So it wasn't, we think this is academically best for our kids. It was like, there's so much fear of our kids being out in the world. They're going to be tainted and they're going to be influenced. So we need to keep them home and safe and in this bubble.
Yeah.
But what that did then instead was I'll only speak from my own experience. Okay. When I graduated high school, I ended up doing a search online for like academic levels of like things you should know by the time you graduate high school. And I found this little survey thing and this list of like, by the time you graduate high school, you should be proficient in this list.
Yeah,
I remember reading it, and the level that I was at a 9th grade level. But I graduated high school. I passed the tests because I studied for them, and I was like, okay, but I have no idea what these things mean. I didn't take geometry. I didn't take, I took one algebra class at the junior college. I convinced my parents to let me go there because I wasn't getting education at home. And we had like this video algebra thing, but we were teens. We didn't watch it if we didn't have to.
Totally.
We'd be like, oh, we'll watch it when we have to.
Yeah.
You tell a 15-year-old to go do her algebra homework, and she's like, okay.
Yeah,
but,
right.
you know, so there was really not as much strong oversight to make sure I was meeting those milestones. So when I graduated high school, I thought, well, I can't go to a regular college. So they're going to find out I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Not to mention, as a female growing up in that space, the emphasis was so high on your role is to get married and have babies. So it's okay. And I remember there being times where my mom would say, like, it's okay. Like, you don't need a degree in order to do, you know, what you're called to do, which is to get married and have babies. But I remember being like, but I'm really good at things, and I'm really smart. I'm capable of learning more, but like, I'm not given the opportunity, you know?